Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 1. Last time, we began our trip on
Master
the Elsa.
I have a report from KOS-MOS.
This time,
Shion Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with KOS-MOS.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, KOS-MOS would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back KOS-MOS. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
the other one. I guess I could have ended last episode here too, but anyway, I can never know how long things are going to take. In fact, I'm going to just check here real quick. Can I make a proper save file? I can. There we go. There we go. Even though that looks all glitchy, and so does that. But at least I was able to make a proper save file. Anyway, there are some episodes that are going to be very high in the cutscene content, and if there's a lot of talking, I know a lot of you are not a big fan of when I talk over those, and I don't like to do it myself, but I do like to kind of impart, bits of knowledge or reactions and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and not do it too much, but at the same time, that means some of the episodes I'm going to be sitting here watching almost as much as you guys are. What exactly just happened there? I don't know. And we're introduced to somebody else. Who are you?
1.5 billion people to us?
They're innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Did they just
Respect.
destroy a
For
planet?
what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results.
Well, that's Margulis. We've seen him before. But who are you?
Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that
Okay.
case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
14 years. We've heard that before. That was the Miltian conflict.
Commander Margulis,
What?
a message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp, sole survivor of the Vanguard Force. The unit was decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
Location unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
So it seems that this guy is not quite on the same level as the rest of the crew there. Anyway, this is the Federation capital on 5th Jerusalem. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, we got meeting time. Joy. More talking. Luckily,
So, what can you tell us about this man?
the talking
He was a
events is the
special
plot.
forces agent with the Federation Police, a counterterrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100 years ago. Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians like we do now.
Well, he's certainly got quite a resume.
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Really?
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Apparently they're recruiting somebody
Sir,
for a mission.
he's here.
Show him in.
What mission would that be, and who are they recruiting? Well, we have a cyborg.
That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Lots of holograms in this game.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it? Upon your death in TC-4667, you donated your body and chose to become a product of Ziggurat Industries.
That's correct.
Have you heard about the mission?
No.
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC organization?
That's right. The information we've received from our independent sources has helped to identify the location of the UTIC organization's hideout.
This structure was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient religion. It was eventually abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information on the group?
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place.
Okay. Rescue mission.
And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Straight to the point, are we?
A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a Realian, a 100 series Realian. You've heard of them?
We've heard that they're not ready
The
yet.
100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them. But I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes. But isn't Vector already mass-producing them?
This is a prototype.
Okay.
It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your request. I will analyze the situation and let you know what weapons and resources I need. I don't mean to demand any compensation, but may I make one request?
Go ahead.
After my return, I ask that you eliminate the neural memories residing in my brain from my previous life.
That's not a problem. But it could be a difficult procedure with a body as outdated as yours.
Add as many synthetic parts as necessary.
What an odd request.
Who wants to be less
Realians
human?
are clamoring for human rights, but here's a man who wants to become a machine. All right, we'll make the arrangements.
I wonder why.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
Yeah, some of the time it's Yuri Mizrahi, and other times it's Yuli. Either way, she shows up more than once in the series, so... That was an interesting experience.
Well. He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide?
Well...
Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission.
Well...
He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete machine.
So...
Only then will he be legally dead.
He doesn't really want to be alive. No wonder he's taking missions with a low chance of success. He's trying to get killed without obviously doing it himself.
How are you feeling?
Well, I guess now we know which organization he's involved with.
Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series Realians so ill-mannered that they don't even reply to simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series Realian?
I don't like strangers to be calling me by my name. Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
You're going to help us out.
How
Machines
so?
like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
Someone else who doesn't like
All I can
Realians.
really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything.
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different.
He's
We'd
pointing
like
to the
to
head.
have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you.
And that's creepy.
In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible. He will be arriving soon.
Yeah, they don't really explain who they're talking about or what they're talking about here. A lot of the information in this series gets revealed kind of slowly over time. Like Xenogears, it really does well
Mommy,
to take a second playthrough. I would suppose that would be Ziggurat 8. 46 hours later. Oh, no, that's Utic. Never mind. So what exactly is going on here? We're just going to look at the door. Ah, somebody has a cloaking field. Very nice. Yeah, I think we all know who this is. Many aspects of this remind me of Ghost in the Shell. This series in general, but this scene as well. For the main reason that he's voiced by the same guy who voices Bato in that series. And I like his work as a voice actor quite a bit. The other part is we don't want to cause a commotion. The other part stems from later on in the series when we get more music that makes me think of it, just like in Xenogears we had music that made me think of it. This series does a lot for kind of running as a comparison to Ghost in the Shell. Not like flat out mirroring each other, but they have a lot of similarities. Anyway, can I talk to them? Yeah. Okay, what about you? Gotta be a rumor. Anyway, there's a save point there. We don't really need to use that at the moment. We're pretty much free to run around right now. Some people say things. Yeah, most of them don't. Let's see. Can't remember. I haven't gotten this far in my playing ahead at the moment, so not exactly sure. Ah, there we go. Knew there were some items around here. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Make sure there's no soldiers by you when you do this. But now that... there we go. And we get Ether Upgrade S. Nice. Now that the Vaporizer plugin has been kind of accepted and been tested and now it works, now everyone has it, apparently. Looks like a sensor. Oh. Even the his devices there have a cloaking field. That's nice. I guess it wasn't a sensor since didn't seem to detect him. Soldiers up there, soldiers down there. Oh. And of course, because why not? Since we had this very useful technology that will allow us to get through there without any problems, we now have...
So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
So I guess I kind of explain what the man in her head might have been.
Mankind.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation of that child, the 100 series observational unit, Joachim Mizrahi.
Ah.
A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science.
Mizrahi is also her last name.
You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
Pass.
No.
In any case, it's certain that the organization is frantically trying to get its hands on that data. I'm afraid we don't have much time to spare.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one thing I'd like to clarify.
Yes?
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Milshan star system. Yet she's registered with the government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
That is strange.
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Milsha and Micdom. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now.
You seem rather cold.
Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
Very cold.
Yuri, Mizrahi, what a strange woman.
No doubt. Anyway, now that our cloaking field is down for the count, we will have to be careful. We need to pretty much hide. Oops. Footsteps will echo on the floor. Best not to run. Walk by holding down R2 while you move. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of walking at this point. I think there's something to do up here, though I could be wrong. No, I guess I'm wrong. Oh, actually, hold up. Wait a minute. No, okay. Sometimes, yeah. See, if you start running even a little bit, they will notice you. So you're going to want to avoid it. See, watch that one on the lower left. He's moving toward me, so I'm going to stay over here. Now I'm going to move down. Now, you can fight these guys, though right now we're a little weak for that, so just kind of watch the direction of these guys, and hopefully we won't be in front of them at any point. Can I go in here? Out of order. Okay. So we managed to get past that first set, but there's some more coming up here, and there will be reason to do battle against some of these guys later. So blow that up, blow this up, and head through here, which allows us to go backward. We can run now. So we can open up this, we get Snake Hunter, and we can open this to find access to another segment address door, which is marked as 4, and we don't have the key. Just talk to it a second time to see if you have the key, and if you do, it'll just unlock. So I'm just going to kind of hide out here for a moment.
Freeze!
Yep. I screwed the pooch on that one. Once you get caught, you get forced into a fight, and I can't remember what is strong against these guys and what isn't. So let's start with triangle, and then an X, or a square rather. Well, we managed to take them down in one hit, or in one turn, and they do use poison, so hopefully that missed. No, it did not. Let's go for a couple of attacks here to end this guy. Yeah, as you can see, poison in this game hurts. So, do I have any way of reviving from that? I do not. So, let's just end this fight right now. Yeah, don't use the triangle attack for the most part. Aw, really? He's alive still? This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to do lots of healing off screen. Yeah. So let's just hit him like that, and again, for good measure, make sure he's dead. There we go.
Perhaps interference still lingers.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal after that fight. This is why you do get antidotes for fighting them, but you do want to be careful. So I'm gonna spam the triangle button so that I can get into my section here and heal up. Another advantage of doing the grinding against in the egg simulator with Shion earlier in the game is that you actually have the med kits to kind of get through this. The status effects do disappear after battle. So yeah, you have that little time of being invulnerable, which kind of saves you. You probably want to go up here. You have to be pretty close for them to find you, because they're not too bright. Once you get to certain points, you can start running and know that you'll be able to outpace them and get to the door. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Xenosaga. Next time, we will continue with our new lead character, and I will be hopefully unlocking some skills with him so that he can be a better character in these battles, considering he's by himself. Anyway, it's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.